it's me. I'm back with another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ellie. I am 30. I am a first year mature student at the University of Plymouth studying human biosciences, who is currently in their exam season. But also I'm taking mounjaro to reclaim my health and reverse my type 2 diabetes. So if you're into that kind of content, you should stick around. It's fun. It's fun here. There's a lot that has happened this week, so let's get into it, shall we? Right out the gate, we're gonna just start with, I had my first game this week, and that's okay. We're okay with it. I put on 0.8 of a pound, which is taken me to an 8.6 pound loss instead of what I was 9.4 last week. I got my period the day before I would normally weigh, so it's fine. My body is going to regulate over this week and I'll be fine the next time I weigh in. Gains and maintains are all part of the journey, and I have to remind myself of that sometimes, because I do weigh myself every day and take the average, but I obviously put on weight this week because my body has been just like getting ready for my period. So I've been consistent the whole time. Nothing has changed. I haven't eaten, well, not anything I shouldn't. I haven't binged at all, which is good. I'm still being consistent. I'm still good, and I'm just happy that the first gain is out of the way. So we're done with that, truly. So I did go to the gym last week a couple of times, got a couple of workouts in before I got my period. So, and as I said last week, I am doing the Cancer Research Race for Life 3K training plan. I think it is easier. I think my pace hasn't been great, not because of, obviously I'm a big girl, like I know my pace isn't going to be like 8 minutes, but I think I was actually running on the treadmill too slow. I think because my back was hurting by the end of it, and usually when I run it doesn't, so I'm thinking that I wasn't actually running fast enough, if you know what I mean. Treadmill running is obviously very different from actual running, but I think if I ran straight on the ground right now I would injure myself. So we're trying with treadmill first, and as well, like, I can control the environment and it's you know, air conditioned. So, but I actually ran for 4 minutes, which I haven't done in a long time, but obviously I've had to stop for a couple of reasons, i.e. my period, and you know, I just can't run when I'm on my period. It just feels wrong. It feels wrong. So I'll be happy to get back to that next week, well, hopefully the end of this week, but cause technically we're in a new week, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll be happy to get back to that. I actually did a walk to go, when I had to go in and pick up my next 5mg pen, because I'm staying on 5mg next month. I'm going to try and stay on 5mg as long as I can, just because it's easier, to be honest. Unless like I have like a major stall, then I'd potentially go up, but I'm not going to do that for a long time. But I walked in to get my next 5mg pen and a Vinted parcel, which is a nice thing that's happened, and I will tell you more. So a couple of NSVs this week, and I'm actually genuinely shocked. So the first one is that I bought a pair of exercise shorts on Vinted. They were brand new with tags, and I'll probably put the photos in, but like, I bought them and I tried them on and they fit me. I can't even tell you the last time that I remember fitting into a 22, because I'm a 24 because my stomach's quite large and in charge, chunky and funky. I was like, oh my god, they fit. Like, they go on and they fit. Like, they weren't tight. It might look it because obviously I have a big apron belly, but they did not feel tight at all, and I was like, what the heck? So yeah, it was wild. My mouth was literally like ajar, like fully shocked. And my other NSV, because I have 2 this week, which is fun, is that is not as exciting, but the potential is there, you know. To preface, I am a huge NFL fan. I, against my better judgment, stay up very late during the season to watch hopefully the Broncos play, but they hardly ever put them on TV. But for some reason the Broncos are my team, and I think it's because they were doing really well in 2015 when they won. I had my jersey on and it's never like really fit me properly because I'm a big girl. I put it on. I mean, it's still tight, like it's tight, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it goes on. I mean, I can't lift my arms in it because if I lift my arms, as we know, it all rides up. But every year I would say it's gonna fit me by the Super Bowl. It's gonna fit me by the Super Bowl. And I've been saying this since 2017. I mean, it wasn't gonna fit me by the 2017 Super Bowl because that that would have just been crazy. But every year I'm like, my jersey's gonna fit me, and then it never has. So I'm actually hoping by the next Super Bowl I can at least wear it in my house and just live, laugh, love. Hopefully the Broncos will be in the Super Bowl too, but I will still wear it nonetheless. Super Bowl Sunday is like one of my favourite days of the year, which probably shouldn't be because I'm at uni, usually on a Monday for 9 a.m. So you can imagine how that goes. It's exciting. The potential is there. It's just not quite there yet, but it's on. So we're very happy. Slight detour of kind of news about my weight loss and my weight journey. I think I have mentioned last week in last week's video that I've been under a lot of pressure with exams and something going on in my family, which is taking forever to get resolved, and it's finally getting resolved. I'm not obviously going to go into details about it because it's still like we've still got to sort stuff out, but I can like finally like move on and actually like retain the information I need to revise for my exams, because I did a past paper on just the multiple choice part for infection and immunity, and oh my god, not a vibe. I got 9 out of 30. So if that doesn't tell you how well this is going, then I don't want to tell you that there's also a microbiology part and an immunology part that are both worth 35 marks each. So I don't know when this is going to go up, by the way, probably at some point next week, because I just don't have the time right now. But I wanted to get this filmed at least so that I can put that up when I can. But I feel like I can focus more now. I only got this news this morning as I'm filming this, and I thought I would put it in here because it looks like I'm doing a lot better because I got makeup on. But sometimes you just need to put makeup on and get dressed and like be ready for the day so you can actually do stuff. But it just feels like this weight has been lifted, and you know, the sun's out and it's spring. Life is kind of good at the moment, and I've been doubting myself a lot recently, especially after that past paper, and I just feel better. I'd rather it all be resolved like before my exams, but we're one step closer. You know, I'm beginning to feel much better, especially now that my period is kind of like petering out, which is quite nice. Hopefully it'll go soon, but that means I won't have my period during my exams, because do you know how awful that would be to be having cramps during a very important exam? Sucks. So anyway, we feel better, we live, laugh, love. It's great. So a good week despite the game. I can focus on my infection and immunity exam now, because human disease, that only has multiple choice part, and I've been doing pretty well on those, so we need to crack on with infection and immunity. So my goals for this week: keep trying to drink water, which is it's not good, and then obviously stay consistent with eating well, and then I would like to obviously move more, but I can't really do that with my current situation with my period. That's fine, and just, you know, have a good week, like have a good happy week. It started off pretty good, so let's hope it ends pretty good too. So like and subscribe, we can be best friends, so why not? If you hit the bell and then press all, you'll get notified for every time I upload a video. And I will see you next time for the next update. Okay, bye!